I'd like to tell you why I am one of the few true bush poets, and that's because I do poetry about George W. Bush. and I think I gather you remember who I'm talking about, because if you Bob King and say you know George W. You've probably heard of Tony Blair, and there's a Johnny character in this poem as well. Now, a little bit of context here. Do you remember a thing called the Coalition of the Willing? It was abbreviated in the press to COW, which I thought didn't really capture it terribly well, because Australia, I don't think, was just willing. I think eager was more like the word, and I thought double W's would be really appropriate in there, and there wasn't a T for that. For the, and so I thought Kowtow was probably a better sort of an acronym. And if you think about it, Australia had sent this ship over there. It was waiting there with soldiers on, sort of ready to go, and people were saying, but John, it hasn't even gone before Parliament. And John Howard said, remember these memorable words, we can pull out at any time. And I sort of thought at the time, how many young girls have heard that as a method of contraception was favoured in the past. So Australia's foreign policy at the time, ladies and gentlemen, was nothing short of Kowtowus interruptus. But here we go. Here's the poem. George Bush was on the White House phone with Vladimir Putin on the line. Oh, we're going to go and bash that Saddam off, lad. You want to come with us this time? Tony Blair, the poem, says he'll sign on the line, and that little Australian Johnny, what's his name, will too. A few others will probably join on in. So, Vlad, how about you? You'd have a few weapons there, wouldn't you, Vlad? I mean, they're no use just lying about, and I got this little red button in the office here, and I'm just down to try it out. You see, it all goes back to that 9/11, Vlad. We were humiliated, if you please, when that handful of Arabs armed with Stanley knives just brought our proud nation to its knees, and we promised that Osama chap dead or alive, and well, it looks like he's clean shot through. I got the posse. I'm in the Pentagon, all fired up, and we're keen to get someone. So this Saddam will have to do. I know we befriended him years ago. Yeah, I know, and we sold him weapons and trained Bin Laden as well. Sold him weapons, and now with ingratitude, they're telling us to go to hell. It's really all very simple, Vlad. I can explain it without much fuss. They're called weapons of mass destruction, Vlad. If they don't belong to us. You'd be one of the good guys if you join us, Vlad. And in Hollywood, good guys always win. Those Kurds will give that spy to Saddam away. So, Vlad, can I count you in? Well, Vladimir put down his telephone and he started his pondering. Fighting for peace. Fighting for peace. It isn't easy, you know, because this peace, whoa, it's a dangerous thing. Thank you.